I'm Natalie Fayman from No Limits Coaching Now, and this is 10 Pearls in 10 Minutes. The most important things I want you to know to live a better life. Number one, the most impactful thing that you can learn how to do is to have more empathy for yourself. Most of us have no trouble finding empathy for other people, but we don't have it for ourselves. If someone else treated you the way you treat yourself, you probably wouldn't put up with it. So don't put up with it from yourself either. If you don't love and respect yourself, then no one else will. Number two, pay attention to the monologue that happens inside your head. The overwhelming majority of the things that we say to ourselves every day are negative. This creates feelings of guilt, shame, stress, irritation, and resentment. So learn to pay attention and redirect when you catch your mind starting a negativity spiral. Number three, most of our stress and anxiety comes from worrying about something that might happen in the future or ruminating and second guessing ourselves over something that happened in the past. Using a simple 2-minute mindfulness practice to refocus your brain on the present moment reduces a lot of that past and future stress. The more you practice being fully present in the here and now, the less stress. Number four, we all do things to make other people happy, whether it's friends, family, boss, coworkers, whatever. But sometimes we say yes to too much, and we end up feeling resentful if they don't do as much for us in return. Your time and energy are valuable, and it's important to save some for yourself. If you say yes with reluctance or resentment, it should be a no. And remember that if your default answer to everyone else's demands is always yes, then it's not a gift, it's an expectation. Number five, don't make yourself responsible for other people's feelings. Doing things to make other people happy is a form of manipulation. You're subconsciously trying to control what they think about you or how they're feeling, whether it's about you or the situation. And the truth is, we have zero control over other people's thoughts and feelings. So let them have their own experience. You can't control it. And the more you try, the more stressed out you're going to be. Number six, don't waste your energy trying to be what other people expect of you. First of all, whatever you think they expect is probably not what they expect. Second, it's exhausting. If you commit to being 100% authentically who you are and allow the people who don't like it to feel however they want, you're automatically going to attract the people who like the real you without having to work at it. Number seven, be aware of when you might be making assumptions. It's a natural function of the human brain to invent stories to explain things that we don't entirely understand. And because we all have a pre-programmed negativity bias, it's usually a story that causes us some kind of frustration. For example, I had a coworker who was always leaving early and taking a lot of time off from work. And I invented a story in my head that she was just being selfish and that she had a bad work ethic. I found out later that she had cancer and she didn't want anyone to know that she was going for treatment because she didn't want anyone to treat her any differently. So if you find yourself making assumptions about other people's behavior, just ask them in a non-judgmental way. The truth might pleasantly surprise you. Number eight, if you want other people to have a positive impression of you, it comes down to how many interactions they have with you that they perceive as positive or negative. It actually takes 3 positive experiences to erase 1 negative one, just to be neutral. For someone to have an overall positive experience with you, it takes 5 positives for every negative. So when you look at it from the other person's perspective, how many experiences did they have with you today that they would say were positive? If you need to do some damage control, remember it only takes a kind word or a simple gesture of thoughtfulness to improve the experience that other people have with you. Number 9, reframe the negative things that have happened to you in the past by reflecting on what was one good thing that came out of it for you. Did you learn something? Did you meet someone who you wouldn't have otherwise? Did you grow stronger in some way that has helped you since then? No one enjoys the struggle when we're in it. but that's how we become capable and resilient. And number 10, when it comes to the bad times that have happened in your life, the fact that you're still here today is proof that you survived. And there's something unique about you that helped you to do it. So, what was it? Was it your patience, determination, courage, love? Whatever helped you to get through those hard times, it's still in you today. And it's what's going to help you get through the challenges that are still ahead. So remember what your gifts are and use them when you need them. Those are 10 things that I want you to know so that you can live a happier life. I'm Natalie with No Limits Coaching Now, and I hope that you can see how truly amazing you are.